Our president, Donald Trump, needs a note to give a speech at a rally. Notice that this note says this is the greatest country in the world. It's a note. It's a note that he had to take to make sure he says that. He spells Al Qaeda wrong, and I'm assuming that's supposed to say Al Qaeda. He also spells people wrong, unless that's some prospect. But I think it's supposed to say people. People, I believe it says. Notice what he underlines: Somalia, records of anti-Semitic, anti-American, hate America. If you are not happy here, you can leave. Socialists. And they say racism. Something about Pelosi at the bottom. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing that this is happening in our country. It is amazing that so many Americans are like sitting back and just allowing this to happen in our country. It's absolutely amazing. It's super scary. We're like, man, we're 2 years away from, man, not even 2 years. We're lucky to get out of this with riots. At this point, we're lucky to get out of this with just riots. He's making sure that his base the tinder is set. They're just waiting to be lit. He's made sure, and he knows how many he has. There's no question about it. He knows what percentage are there. He knows it absolutely. He's cool with that amount of people. He believes he can accomplish something with that amount of people. He knows that there's no way he can win an election with that amount of people. But he's no longer trying to win an election, people. He's trying to accomplish something. If you go straight to racism, and I don't believe the whole country is racism, I believe that there might be a cool 40%, maybe. I think he lost 10% of the Republican Party so far. And that would lead me to believe that there's about 40% of the Republican Party, or let's say 40% of Americans, who would totally be okay with Trump getting his way right now. And that's going to the extra side of racism. The side that really does hurt people physically again. It's not verbally anymore. I think they're close to trying to put a plan into action. That's going to be a fight in some way. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be good for Americans who like to sit back and try to pretend like it's not happening. It's not going to be good for people who aren't engaged. I believe that it's not, I'm not going to call it a war. I'm just going to say that Trump is absolutely, positively planning something and is not winning an election. Absolutely not trying to win an election at this point. He knows he doesn't even want to have a debate with those people. If Trump tells the world that he doesn't think those people on the debate stage could do anything to him, then he is absolutely terrified of trying to debate them. Look how Biden looked against that group of candidates. He was just bumbling. There's no way in the world Trump could stand beside any one of those candidates and have a real debate. It would just be a hilarious event, and I don't think America should publicize it, because our president would look like a total jackass. A total jackass, even more than ever. I think that unless there's somebody who's ignorant enough to argue with him on his level, we are more than likely going to elect a wise candidate, and I believe that the wise candidate is going to be able to intellectually just destroy Trump in a debate, and it's going to be no contest. Trump knows he's going to lose. He's going to blame something in somebody, and then he's going to be hoping that his base right now, who he might be getting riled up for the Mueller report or the Mueller testimony that's coming out next Wednesday, I believe. So he's riling them up for something, and I think he's ready to go down kicking and screaming. There's no way in the world, no absolute way in this world that Trump is going to go out without kicking and screaming. I'm talking. I don't know what he would say in tweet or on TV, but it's going to be the most maddening thing to ever happen on TV. I believe it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible what Trump is going to do before he's out of here. You have not seen the last of it. If everyone knows that he's crazy and they deal with it in their own way, but we pretty much know that he's crazy. Everyone knows it. Whether they support him or not, they know that the man is crazy. They know it. So some pacify him and keep him happy, and some are pissed the fuck off and tell him all the time. We see how he responds because he had the support of the people. What is going to happen when he loses support? and he has to take people down. He has to tell on people. He has to snitch. He has to protect himself. He has to go crazy. I don't know if it's going to happen in a tweet. I don't know if it's going to happen on camera, but our president is going to go insane in the public's view. And I believe it's going to happen within the next 2 months. Might even be as low as, like, it could even happen within the next 7 days that this man could go absolutely bonkers on us. And I believe it's going to happen because that report is coming out. And Mueller's going to redact just simple phrases of this happened and this happened and this happened. And you're going to have a hard time. Those Republicans who like to get in there and filibuster their time with ridiculous stuff, they're going to have a hard time doing that to someone who will look at an answer like that and say, what's your question? Well, here's the answer to a question. It's not going to work in that way. Democrats have to stop allowing these guys to filibuster in the most ridiculous way possible. I've never before seen people do the things that's happening in Congress right now. It's incredible. How can we allow it? Well, let's forget about it. We know why it's happening. We just have to vote people out, and we'll go about things the right way from now on. Let's just let time fly. We'll get them out the way, and we'll get some good people in there. We'll go from there.